Neither of us can do what the other one does. That's hi, I'm Point Man, and this is Spooky Boy, and neither of us can do what the other one does. Go. That is the only time I'm ever going to use the at everyone function.
I use it for advertisement just because, like, there's no reason.
I hate doing it in my own. I hate doing it in my own Discord, but it's like one of these things where like we're in a marathon, so it's like.
I hate doing it too, but the way I look at it is, if I don't at everyone, there's been times when people have been like, "Oh, hey, I didn't know you were streaming."
Right, now I understand.
I've been live for 4 hours. Oh, it didn't tell me. Well, that's because you have my stream chat muted.
This game has a story, but neither of us know what it actually is. Actually, you know what it is. I don't.
I know what it is. I just don't care.
Oh, we're kind of in there, except for that somebody's watching Battle Right on that stream. That's not quite the same.
Awkward.
I'm most certainly not streaming a Battle Right tournament right now. I'm a little bit confused and concerned, if I'm being fair.
Oh, by the way, By the way, our audio is actually live.
Excellent. Because that's a Battle Right stream that is not mine.
Yeah, that's a little awkward.
I don't think I've played Battle Right in like 6 months, so I'm a little concerned.
I haven't ever played it.
Anyways, I guess since we have time, because we're not starting the run yet, I'm ShadowDeathFox.
I'm DraikTempest.
And we're getting there. All right, we're in. Sweet. In this game, I'll be playing Fettle, the weird stepbrother in Player 2.
Okay.
And he'll be playing Point Man.
I'm Point Man. In character, I don't talk a lot. Okay. So time start is going to happen. What happens is we hit launch, and then it counts down, and then at 0, start the timer. So
yep.
Are we good?
Timer
We're good
starts
to go?
at 0. Yeah, I think we're fine.
All right.
I'm ready anyway.
I'm ready.
We'll explain things as we go, because it only gets complicated if you think about it.
Just verifying that we're good to go. All right. Go.
Now, this game goes by pretty quick, so we'll try and explain what we can, but, I mean,
we're gonna
heads explode.
Yep.
That's the way it works.
The first part of the game, we're mostly just trying to find this person, Jin. She doesn't actually matter.
I don't want to see her, but Point Man does.
I mean, she helped me a lot. I
agree we must escape, but for her...
Other small caveat,
the door.
I'm a ghost.
He's a ghost, bro. I moved out of the way.
Already missed my first position.
You would get that. Shoot the lock on the door. Vault over that, and we do this. Hi, Mom.
You see, each brother has special abilities.
And
we'll never see Point Man's if Point Man is doing his job correctly, and we'll always see Fettle's.
We see it once because it activates automatically. It's really annoying.
Fettle has the ability to possess enemies because he's a ghost. He can do ghostly things. Point Man has the ability to slow down time for bullet time, but it's slow to slow down time, as should be obvious, so we try to avoid doing so at any time.
Hey, I got just 5 kills in that.
I somehow missed that guy, and I'm a little upset. This guy got away from me. He's dead now.
These two somehow missed all of the grenades that we threw in there.
Door's open.
Okay. He's just dead. We don't understand why he's just dead when he opens the door. We think he has an allergy.
This is a cool situation where you can get those and you can share them or split them, but we only ever get one because it's required.
And I have always been stealing them recently.
I know, and yet still you lose.
No,
There's
I've
a
been
point
looking.
system in this game, and at the end of the game, you do figure out who is the favorite son, as we are brothers, to Alma, who is the weird pregnant lady you'll see later in the run.
And the little girl that you saw on my screen a while ago. Where is his shotgun? Alright, now I'm gonna hide behind a wall because I'm getting shot at. While he opens that door over there.
It's just faster for Fettel to do it, because Fettel can jump over walls and take over people and whatnot.
And I can just teleport him this way. Because if he is far enough away from me, I just
teleport.
I
like
just
that.
move him. Because he's actually
So-
just a hallucination for me.
The problem with this game, that comes from a lot of fun friendship building, is that because Point Man is player 1, Fettel is tethered to Point Man. So Fettel cannot go out of Point Man's range by a certain distance, or he'll get teleported. And if I'm in a body at that time, I'll lose all of my possession essence, and I won't be able to possess a body. And if I can't do that, we can't go fast.
Running. Kinda red.
Also, this is a PG-13 stream, so we won't cuss, but they sure will.
A lot. It's actually what made the first Fear game really, I'm trying to think of the word. Not controversial. Edgy? Edgy.
They always get confused when their friends start shooting them.
I think I killed him. I did not.
Doors open.
Awesome. So, another thing to point out, this game has a lot of interesting triggers. They don't like to be pushed very fast, though. So, interesting things happen.
I suppose the easiest way to explain this game is this game was designed expertly and was not made to go fast. So sometimes when we go fast, it forgets things, like triggers.
Or that things are supposed to do damage.
Like that fire.
I think that fire actually does do damage, because I was in the red. I don't know, I'm usually healed by the time it actually matters. Also, I don't remember why we're in prison, if anyone asks. Ah, you are already down there.
I am.
That's everyone. That's interval
Right.
1. Shadow.
Pretty sure that was sub 5.
Nope.
Wasn't it? Oh, you have a timer up?
I have the timer up. Because if we PB, I want something accurate to put up on the leaderboard.
Fair. That's fair. Sub 5 is something that's kind of hard in that area, but it's been more and more lately.
Reason being is a lot of the enemies are fairly random. Their AI is not it only has a loose definition of what it's supposed to do. Hi, Elma.
You'll also notice here that I backed up and I paused my menu. Now the reason is because Fettel is tethered to Point Man, but there are a couple of places, and we abused this only twice, but there's a couple of places where we would actually just bonk on each other if we both tried to do the parkouring at the same time. So I pause my game and move as far back as possible to push that tether as far as it can possibly go, so that when it does flash me forward, I'm past all of that nonsense, and it's just a little bit safer. It's not necessarily faster, but it makes us feel better about not getting a game over when one of us falls.
Knock, knock. Girl Scouts. Ow! Shadow, he never wants the cookies.
He never does. If you have children, close their eyes.
Yeah.
This is the bloodiest scene you're going to see in the entire game.
That's because the Boy Scouts show up, and they're selling strawberry jam. Lots of strawberry jam.
You may wonder what that is. We don't know either. Now this game has a story. Also, pregnant mother. This game has a story. I don't know what it is. Drake does.
I know what it is. I just don't care. Alright, try to find a gun there. There it is. So part of the point man routing for this game, and you see this more relevantly in solo point man runs, is figuring out where all the ammo is and which ones are efficient to grab. In the co-op, I kind of go out of my way to find ammo while he's killing everything, so that I don't run out.
Fettle also has a secondary ability that I can kind of show now. We'll be using it throughout the run whenever it gets kind of hairy. Fettle becomes the tank as the game moves forward because he can take over bodies and thus technically has 2 lives before he goes down. Unfortunately, our brother here does not have the same kind of safety feature, so sometimes I have to turn around and use a blue beam to shield him. It's open. And that will shield him for 300 points of damage. A lot of the Fettle gameplay is taking over certain corpses, killing certain enemies, and getting into certain positions so you can get 3-man grenades like that.
I think he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Door open? Door open.
Yep.
Go. This courtyard is a little tricky, and these enemies in the house have to die, so we just said Fettle ahead, take care of the courtyard, and then I come in here and say hi to these guys.
Because it's a gauntlet, so you have to kill everyone in the room. So wait for everyone to drop, and hit them all with an explosive barrel.
Usually he doesn't spawn first. Door's open.
Reopen? Yep.
He didn't die, but he doesn't have to die.
Get your fucking heads down!
Now, if I sometimes lose my corpse there, it makes this courtyard a little bit more difficult to clear. But I got lucky this time, and the corpse survived. So, which is a weird sentence to say, but not in fear. Is that it?
Nope. Door's still locked.
Gotta be somebody else left.
The house?
Oh, yep, he's in the house. No, he's not. Not in the house. He's above.
I don't see him.
Neither do I. Hello, sir. He's not in the house. I am so confused as to where this man is right now. All right, well, we're gonna throw this in the direction I last heard him and hope that it kills him.
I hear him.
But I don't see him. After we submitted this game, we found 3 places where the game can soft lock. This was not supposed to be one of them. And there's no way to get upstairs either. I don't know.
Actually, there might be. I've never had to, though.
Not in here. Normally, someone comes out of that door.
Game is hugely hard.
And expertly done so. He's not up there. Don't know where he went.
I'm gonna do this.
Let's reload the point.
Yeah, reload the checkpoint.
You might just have to do it. Not a huge.
That was awkward.
Sometimes the game just forgets to have people leave rooms and lock doors that we can't get past. And I think that's what happened.
I suspect. I think that's the guy who left. Yep, door's open.
It's also possible these guys are fanatic ways, and they will come after you whether they have limbs or not. So it's also possible he was laying down behind something and we just didn't see him because he didn't have a limb.
Might have been missing a leg.
Thus couldn't stand. And we don't have to actually kill anything here. We can just continue on.
I switched to the shotgun here so that I can replace it in the upcoming area. I'm going to be getting a much bigger gun, and they call it a mech support. Shadow, how good is the mech support in this game?
The mech support's alright. However, when we both have rocket launchers, it doesn't do too.
Should be it.
Where's my boy? There's my boy.
I'm down.
Oh boy. And you actually made me lose my corpse for that.
Oh.
Now, Drake, didn't we talk about not dying at any point in this game? Getting it all out last time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I recall that exclusively being the case.
Okay.
If you can get a deathless run, it's fantastic. Sometimes you can't, though.
Excuse me? Dude, guys, will you stop ducking behind cover?
He's dead, and the door's open. Dead, Jim.
See that now. Thank you.
Sometimes I just hit doors for Drake to move forward.
No, me having this is not important.
I know we've debated on taking over bodies here to see if maybe we can make this faster, but really, it never is. You just kind of have to run and get to the helicopter as fast as possible.
And he's always going to be slightly ahead of me here, so I just let him take the lead.
And this is going to start the next auto-scroller section, the helicopter mission.
By the way, you'll notice a theme in this game of helicopters. Alma really hates helicopters.
So of course we're kidding, because the helicopter has crashed. Alma shot us out of the sky, as she does. Because she can.
Yep.
Now, one of the major themes of this game is that Alma got pregnant in Fear 2, and thus in Fear 3 is about to have her baby. And whenever she has contractions, the sky goes red and things go bad. And if there's a helicopter in the vicinity, that helicopter is not long for this world. We tried this twice. We tried the helicopter ride twice. And neither time does it work out very well.
To be fair, I think the second time we get an escape pod, and it's fine.
Oh no, we get all the way to the bridge, and then it goes down.
So, this is Interval 3. It is a warehouse? Store?
Grocery store.
Grocery store. Supermarket. It has spooky cloth. And
This game was meant to be scary, and in fairness, it accomplishes being spooky at some points, but otherwise it's just ridiculous in others. Like, spooky... What is that, a cardboard sheet that just slides forward there?
I guess. I don't know. Honestly, I find Fallout 4 more terrifying.
The first two games were really the scary parts of the games. This one just kind of leans on action more heavily than fear.
Okay,
ironically enough,
that's actually not true. Fear was really designed to just be like a really good action game with horror elements, and they kept trying to replicate that in the sequels. Fear 2 kinda succeeded. Fear 3, though, included the one element you never include in a horror game. Co-op.
and it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's not scary. There are two jump scares that I can think of in the entire game, and both of those aren't exactly frightening.
Honestly, I would say that the last chapter is probably the spookiest. And that's just because...
You're forced to walk.
Yeah, you're just forced to be slow. I pick up my gun here, and we wait for them to come over here. This is a spot where it can soft lock for no reason.
Just the enemies just don't spawn. You're supposed to come over this wall here. Sometimes they just don't spawn. They did this time.
Grenade is not supposed to bounce there. I am just bad at throwing them.
And this will come in play a little bit more later, but if you watch my screen during that point, I pick them up in the air and then use a melee attack and it insta-kills them. It's actually super useful on tankier enemies, but for now, it's not really, because all we're doing is running through the new enemies' fanatics.
Alright, and we start... It's very important we stare at the floor here.
Because otherwise, all of these walls, or all of the glass, will start exploding, and it'll give a slowdown, which
Kinda like
slow
that.
waste time. That slowdown has to happen. Not find a way to skip that. But we can skip the first one by staring at the ground and thus avoiding looking at Alma.
Which Alma doesn't like being looked at.
Now, of course, because this game is all about babies, there are several allusions to babies, such as, but not limited to, Scary Stroller.
I switched my pistol here so I can pick up a new gun.
This is possibly the best example of going so fast the game doesn't know what to do. There's supposed to be an explosion there that makes them explode. If we go fast enough, they just disappear instead.
Apparently, the game has just decided 2 times in a row that it doesn't want to give me the little submachine guns there.
Nope, not a good speedrun today. You can land on that sign, and you can go over it. I did not. Of course, I'd get it in the last run. I won't get it in this one.
Yep. It's fine. I got it. Okay, apparently
now, this is a gauntlet. You just kind of have to sit here and kill enough enemies until we can move on. So if there are donations, we can do them here. Also, knife physics.
Knife physics.
If I hit them with a knife, they go flying.
These are also the only enemies in the game that will block me from using a melee attack. Oh, hey, we're done.
Contraction. And goodbye, helicopter.
Spooky. Hi, Alma. Won't find her.
This is not a glitch, I swear. But you can just go wherever you want here. So I can just leave a different direction, and it'll still move me forward.
And now we make like Jason Derulo. And wiggle, 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 wiggle.
It is actually faster to get through here with wiggle strats if Drake can do them properly than it is to go around at any point. So you just wiggle your screen, and it somehow moves the meat. Wiggle strats. It's my favorite strat this game has.
Meanwhile, I don't move my screen, I just move my left and right. Pretty straight. Excuse me. He just despawned.
This is the hardest parkouring section in the game. I can skip it because I'm Fettle, and I can just come up here, do whatever I want. But he can't, and so if he falls here, we lose at least a minute. Because he's always guaranteed to fall twice.
We're through.
Excellent.
Oh. I don't know, knives being thrown at me.
Gonna be alright, Captain. You are looking a bit like a chef's board. Oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping this corpse, so I need you to come here. This one, I can never teleport him forward no matter how much I try. So if I fall in here before him, it'll teleport me backwards, I'll lose the corpse I'm in.
There is a small chance to soft lock in this, because there is a potential for that to throw me into a container. We don't want that.
This game was well designed in every way. While we've got a little bit of time, I can kind of explain a little bit more about Fettle's power. It's kind of weird. That icon that I have that surrounds my crosshairs is my possession essence. And as long as I have half possession essence, I can take over a corpse. But I have to keep it up, and it drains over time, of course. So it gives you a ways to the corpse, if you will. Whenever you kill an enemy, they always drop those red circles. Those red circles replenish that essence. This game is fantastic designed.
It is. You might not want to stand right there.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh no! Kicked open the door.
More because I was going to throw a grenade.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about it. What are you gonna do? Knock me down?
Sure.
Also, this game soft locks if someone is knocked down and you finish the level. Sometimes they'll just drop through. What's up?
We cut.
Are we ahead again?
Yeah. Well, no.
There's no way we're ahead again.
We cut about 30 seconds.
There you go. There's no way we were ahead again because we lost so much time to Mr. I'm not going to spawn and we're gonna get confused. We're gonna take a small trip to the suburbs now.
Yep. Someone's interior decorator went a little crazy with the red paint.
This is also probably the scariest area in the game, so
But not for the reasons that it should be.
not for the faint of heart.
Pick a battle rifle there because I like the battle rifle. Throw a grenade there so people stop shooting at me. Doesn't always
How's your health?
I'm good. Alright. And we're through a very dangerous part.
Oh
of the
boy,
battle.
that was dangerous.
Yeah.
I jumped over an explosion.
Okay, red. Not very red, but very... Okay, thank you.
I lost my corpse for you. You owe me lots of money. Come
I
on.
have a small amount of cash.
Give me your corpse. Thank you.
I can give you a small loan of $1 million.
Alright, they're coming over. Oop, that's an explosion. So this is supposed to be kind of a boss fight as well. We're supposed to just kind of auto-scroll through here until the boss spawns. It's, of course, another mech, and we don't have rocket launchers this time. But we do have a copious amount of grenades. If this goes right, we kill him here.
He's dead.
Last time you said that he wasn't, so I don't trust you until that explodes.
Yeah, it is part of the weird trend of third games that have co-op. Dead Space 3 did that too. Spooky couch.
Yes. The spooky couch. The most terrifying. And spooky painting. The most terrifying of painting. I can't believe I missed the opportunity for spooky couch. Sorry. I failed everyone.
Spooky monitor.
I walked right into spooky couch and even mentioned.
And while the co-op parts are usually fun, it does, like,
Jump scare.
eliminate some of the, like, threats.
Alma. Yeah, that is one of the only jump scares in the game. Well, that I can remember. I'm sure there are other jump scares in this game. They're just no longer jump scares to me, so I don't know. I feel like I'm a little jaded on it. I like to refer to this area as Ballroom Blitz. True.
And now it's the Basement of Horror.
This Basement of Horror is a true auto-scroller. We can kill everyone or no one, and it will still go at the exact same pace every single time, no matter what. Usually what we do here is try and farm points so that I can be the favorite son by the end of the game.
Which he never is.
That's not true. You've only been the favorite son twice, and ironically, it's both times we PB'd. Since we're not going to PB this time, I have faith.
Do you have vigilance?
Yes, game, we're brothers. Though I'm technically dead. You can't see it, though, because you never get close enough to see the bullet that's in my head.
I've seen it. Like, I've been close enough to show it.
Sure, but not unless people are looking for it.
You can see it at the very start of the game, and, like, in any cutscene where he shows up that we can't skip.
Uh-oh. Now we get to see.
You.
It's me. You always, like, call it before you can actually hear anything. Makes me hate you, because it's not always true. For whatever reason, lately he's been grabbing me every time.
Out of control.
I mean, I don't like solo running this game. I don't think it's fun. I don't think this game would be fun if it wasn't a co-op run.
It's frustrating.
And this level entirely is just the level of gauntlets. You just go from one gauntlet to the next, where you're just constantly stuck in a courtyard fighting enemies. We could honestly name all of our splits courtyard 1 through like 24.
And I pick up a sniper rifle here, and it's like hit or miss whether or not I actually do anything with it.
Yep, this area normally becomes the Fettle show.
There are a few things I try to take out. Make
We
it
skip
faster.
it? We must have. We skipped the spawn on that side.
No, we didn't.
And there's another helicopter. Going to drop more enemies.
Oh yeah, so many enemies.
So this comes another boss fight. Never mind. Almost got our back. And there goes the helicopter.
Oh hey, that's some nice armor. I should take that.
No, you're not. A lot of people think that armor is faster. It's not. So Drake likes to take it when we're behind on PB. I refuse to let him because we're in a marathon setting.
Even though it would actually be safer.
It doesn't make anything faster.
Faster, no. Safer, yes.
Yes. But my sir, we have saved 30 seconds on the last one. We're saving it again. Now coming up, this is something that we recently discovered. I can actually skip a small bend here by catching an enemy just before this sign. So if I can get there, it's one of the only places I can port him forward. So I catch this enemy and then run past this helicopter.
Saves probably like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't save much, but it makes me feel better.
Yeah. Legacy of Gods. We both think Sean Connery should probably have been the voice actor for this.
It would have been the best idea. Dead, it will be a legacy of monsters.
Monsters.
And then demonic go away. You look so angry. Is that you or me? I always forget. That's me, right?
Yeah, I think that's you.
Yeah, because I, of course, am the
It's Child Fate.
the gifted.
Yeah, he's the angsty.
This is the most dangerous section of the entire chapter. Because we are just running past a bunch of enemies.
Yeah, I try to shoot some of them because they like to shoot me in the back. It kind of
Hit miss.
Alright, and then Golden Grenade, let's go. Did not work.
It worked out just fine.
Oh yeah. And then this is like literally the
I'm
most
very
dangerous
good
room.
at aiming. Now there was one run actually. PB. Did you get downed?
Yep. In this
We talk about this. In our PB, for whatever reason, halfway through this room, one of our enemies turned around and just kicked this door open. And it was the best thing I've ever seen, and it's never happened since. I get very upset.
Yep.
Here's a boss fight that actually has a reason. So this guy's stuck in here. It's basically supercharging everything in this room. So we just have to kill all 6 generators.
Alright, now all generators are gone, and then he just overloads. Explodes. Dies.
And that's
Shadow.
the end of the level.
Shadow.
What?
Save more time.
Good.
That was
We're gonna
another-
lose it all on interval 5
That
anyways.
was another gold split.
Excellent. Why would I need to be good at aiming? I mean, the game is not meant to be good at aiming.
He needs to be good at aiming because most of the time he's supposed to be possessing a ghost.
Oh no,
Or
I am good at, I am possessing a ghost, but like right there, I can understand how they'd make fun of my aiming because I was literally just unloading down a hallway and hoping to kill as many people as possible.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Main reason
I feel
I'm
like
the one playing Point Man and he's the one playing Fettle is because he likes to make things explode. I'm just like,
And I like making puns about clouds and mist.
are we secretly stormtroopers? Maybe.
I am secretly a stormtrooper because I take over stormtrooper. Now this guy will die no matter what happens here. He always falls into this hole. However, I like controlling his destiny. Bye. I'm a
guys, the tanks on the back of on their back explode. I don't know why they're wearing them. It really just seems like a safety concern at this point.
I thought you had extra, to be honest. There's another one? Drake, what are you doing?
I was killing the other ones.
No! You only have to kill the ones in front of us. Okay, so by taking over this guy, I've learned the code. It is 867-5309.
Okay.
And that makes me dated, because half the people in this chat may not know that reference.
I make sure to pick up some grenades there and some ammo.
We need a remake, but a good one. This is a good remake. Calm yourself. They designed this thing perfectly.
Actually, I would like a basic Fear remake, or just like a reimagining of the storyline, because this is a really good story.
I got...
But, yeah. Right, so
I got this one.
I need to pick up some ammo, so start the clinic yourself.
Yep, we put on a clinic here. Basically, have to kill everything that comes off this ledge here.
Okay, I'm still low on ammo.
Well, I'm gonna need you to not. Because I am also low on ammo, as I only get the one clip with the enemy I take over.
Have to, be efficient.
See? That guy was missing a limb, and yet it didn't stop him. That's a trooper right there. That's what our U.S. military needs.
Oh, I mean, this is private military. Don't worry.
1, 2, 3, 4. The next one's alphanumeric. So it's gonna be Swag Lord 46.
I thought it was Alma's Bay.
No. Because Alma is never Bay. Armacam would never tell us Alma is Bay.
That's true. Alright, and what you see there is me getting more points than Shadow will ever get.
I hate you. We don't talk about that ever. Now, of course, the game wouldn't be complete without yet another gauntlet. Why not? However, this one gets to be a little bit fun for me.
Yeah, he gets to have a lot of fun. I get to just be Overwatch.
So you've met the Fanatics before, and we've kind of talked about them, and I know that you've seen these enemies up to this point.
Error code 34.
Also,
Well, we're really going to be using the suicide villagers a lot here. So we wait.
potato aim.
No. Thank you. He provides Overwatch, but what I'm looking for here is enemies just like this, so that I can run over here and try and get some collateral damage with one of them.
That's rare. I had some friends.
See, I can't take over this corpse. He doesn't have a limb. Take over this corpse, he doesn't either. Yike. Unnecessary rockets, 5 yards. Just waiting for my corpse. Where is he? Come on. None of them. None of them? Are you serious right now?
No, I didn't actually realize this was RNG.
What's up?
I didn't realize it was RNG. What kind of enemies we got here?
Yep, it's completely RNG. Sometimes they spawn the right one, sometimes they don't. You were not supposed to escape that. Back here.
Back me.
Something, something, dark side, something, something, complete.
Stand by.
Hello. You will make an... Oh, this is going to be nice. The 4K. Oh, to get... Oh, yeah, I have to stop him from getting that last kill.
I need 4 more kills for Godlike.
Get away from me. You are not winning this competition. This one, ironically enough, was programmed by the villagers. Its brain.
They're cultists, not villagers. Same difference.
You know, Resident Evil 4 told me there's no difference.
Fair. Yeah, I am guaranteed to not get Godlike, though, because coming up, guaranteed damage.
So this is another area where we abuse the warp mechanic, and we do it because this is a parkour section that floor falls out under you, and it's sinkholes everywhere. It is very dangerous for 2 people to do this, so I trust Drake to do it, though he's failed the last 2 runs. And then once it gets through, after we've forced it for as far as we can, then I unpause, and it forces me to catch up to him. So we don't have to do this together.
Yep.
So I can take a drink. Also, I convinced him of this because I personally am lazy, and it gave me an excuse to not do anything halfway through the run.
Alright, I'm through.
This is also supposed to be spooky. It's not.
Yeah, basically anytime where it forces us to walk, it's supposed to be, like, threatening and terrifying, but...
Get out of my way! I'm trying to be fast.
No, I'm going faster than you. Hey,
I know!
Maybe I'll
never
get thrown
happened.
over.
He stopped me. Please. I'm always the one that gets thrown over. He doesn't like me. Yep, and just like that, I've passed you again. And I'll do his job for him.
Except, I'm the one getting thrown.
Oh my, that's not the angle this is supposed to be at. Oh my. I'm not supposed to ever see that scene from this angle. You got tossed, but I was in his neck. That was... And there's your that's never happened in a run before. That was weird.
Yeah,
Because I got there before you, but it still pulled you.
Alright, then we go right, turnstile, and it's another enemy. Hi.
This is probably my most hated boss.
It's this guy again.
Yeah, okay. It's not this guy, but yeah. So to make this easier, I just lift him up, and melee attacks do more damage to him than any other attack will ever do. And then I just take over his body, because I'm a terrible person.
Okay, I got the kills with the ghost.
These are also not considered... What are these called, anyway? They're not phase command. What are they?
Actually, I think they are phase commanders.
That's the actual boss.
Oh, wait, no. Those aren't the phase commanders. Those are,
Phase troopers, I think, is what they're actually.
I think so.
He is on me super hard. But he's also trapped there. Nice grenade.
Thank you.
Sometimes you can stun lock him on top of this, and then he goes down really... We lost him. He's gonna come down.
He's on
Other
me.
times he does this, and then he'll go after one of us. It's best if he comes after me in this scenario, because I can tank and also lose my corpse. Drake, if he goes down, we just lose. Because I don't have the time to save him.
And I'm through.
Now, this is the worst place in the area to be a Fettle, because if I go through the turnstile before him, it is guaranteed to teleport me back behind the turnstile when he goes through it. Every single time.
I find
hate
it amusing.
Yeah, because I rage at it every time it happens.
Okay, and I need to pick up a gun that is not a shotgun. That works.
Thanks for closing the door on me.
I
didn't want to go through that door anyway. Helicopter?
No
helicopter.
Whether or not that door closes.
That or helicopter.
Can we change the charity to like helicopter awareness?
Oh, I have a grenade this time. Ooh, didn't have one last time. Did you not kill the guy back? You didn't kill a guy back here.
I killed
Drake.
several guys back there.
And yet you didn't kill the one that mattered, did you?
Guess not.
Don't worry, I got that one. You want to get the one you're supposed to get?
Yep.
This is why co-op is better. Because I cannot blame him for all of my mistakes. Otherwise.
Pop.
All of these armor cam grunts tried to catch clouds. They missed.
So one of the things we found out early when we were speedrunning is you don't actually have to kill the gun. It's still really sketchy.
This is one where we'd like if there are any donations for them to be read, because we can't hear anything anyway, so no one else can.
We've all come down with a terrible taste of tinnitus.
It's so bad. I hate this section.
Yep.
Can't hear anything.
I mean, this is what my life is like normally anyway, so I just sort of deal with it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you had.
Yeah, I'll just randomly get ringing in my ears.
I always thought you had tetanus. Totally different. I've been wrong this whole time. Our friendship is based on a lie.
Why do you think it doesn't bother me when I man the cannons in Sea of Thieves?
I just figured this was bad.
Anyway. The sky is red, and no, Alma's not up there. So that is where most of her power is apparently siphoning off to. It's some nice symbolism, though.
Now, let's see if I don't get crushed by this. Oof, it's always dangerous.
Well, ran past a grenade.
So here's another area where if we go fast enough, the game just forgets where it's at. So there's an enemy that spawns up here. And if I can take him over, which it looks like it's not going to let me, then the enemies behind this door don't spawn. So I can just kick the door open and not have to worry about fighting through them. It doesn't really save us any time. I just enjoy doing it.
Over the door.
This is a really nice red line.
It is. Look at how beautifully textured.
Very well rendered. Good striations. This is a PG-13 stream, so we're not going to look up. No!
I'm actually wondering, did they, like, go to a hospital and take some pictures of red lines there?
I don't think so, because these red lines are not that well done. Now, the reason we do this is because sometimes if we get lucky, we did it. Drake, we did it!
No, we didn't.
You. I hate you. If you get lucky, sometimes while looking down, there's an enemy that comes out of that elevator who slows down time, and you can skip him. We haven't been able to do it in, like, the last 6 runs we've done, and we almost had it. Drake screwed it all up.
Shadow!
I cannot get back through the grate, so whose fault is this?
Yours. We talked about this.
I hate it. I hate you because I don't want you to go first. You're just not supposed to die. How hard is this to understand? Now go ahead, princess. Are my shields sufficient for you, sire?
No. Tried to pick up a gun there. I missed.
Let's go, princess. I don't have time. I've been deemed princess for the rest of the run, by the way.
Okay.
I don't like that section, so I skip it.
But in exchange for you calling me princess, I'm going to call you Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
I am sassy jump scare.
Ow! I'm right.
Good. I wish I could melee you right now. This fight gets spooky because I have to tank a lot of damage to do so. But these are the first times we see phase commanders. Phase commanders are very tanky and do a lot of damage. So the best way to do it is to pick them up and melee them to death until I'm able to possess them. Once I'm able to possess them, it gives me the ability to hunt down all of the rest of the meat jackets with my penetrator, because it fires bolts, and bolts penetrate. You know what? It's fine. This game was made for children.
I would argue.
Our guy's here.
Alright, on my way.
You're gonna be a ways, so I'm just gonna... He spawned in a different location, by the way.
Okay.
Normally doesn't spawn there. And we just kill all the meat jackets. One over here. Die, thank you. And then the next one always spawns right here. There's one more behind us, by the way. 2 more. Wall hacks is so nice. He's still there. I got him, he's dead. Next one should spawn right here. That explosion always does damage to him. I'm taking a lot of damage. And we're good. The reason this one is dangerous is because sometimes 2 of them spawn right here instead of just 1. Sometimes they'll spawn on top of each other, and then I'm taking a lot of damage for no good reason. I blocked him from being able to port.
Alright.
And there we go. Now we just clean up the rest of the pools. Yep, we're done.
Wow.
Pretty close. place is always RNG, and so this is where we'll always lose
Oh,
or
hey, that's
keep
Jid.
our run.
It's the first time we see her in the run.
Yeah, I know. This is a family stream. I can't look there.
That was pretty good.
Did you lose a lot of time?
Nope. 2 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, usually our time lapse there is around
That must have been
a minute.
quite painful, brother.
By the way, we got into another helicopter. You can see how well that turned out.
Yeah. Alma also doesn't like trains.
Or any form of transportation, if we're being honest.
Yeah, basically anything with an electrical signal. If it runs on batteries, it's probably not long for this world.
Don't think trains or helicopters run on batteries.
Yeah, but they use batteries.
Okay, fair. If they use the big one. I always think Duracell when you say something like that. Like, I'm just like, she just hates Game Boys.
Yeah. Although
Anything that takes AA. Your remote hates it.
Absolutely.
Now we
hey,
get to...
where'd this gun come from?
These are supposed to be scary, but we're going to get introduced to hell doggos.
This way.
They're cute and fluffy and cuddly, and for whatever reason, are not very cool. This is also one of my favorite sections because you get a lot of random shots where you can see exactly how Fettel runs, and he creeps like a spooky ghost, and it just makes me chuckle.
Yes. Very, quick.
Ironically, one of our first runs we ever did, we actually optimized this on accident because we got lost. You're supposed to go right here and go up the stairs, but the helicopter has to crash in order for you to move on. If you just go to the left, you skip the helicopter crash entirely, and you can get up before it even has to do any of that. We found that on accident and got messaged by the runners of this game saying that we had done so.
So I pick up the shotgun there. Oh god, I almost bounced off. I literally jumped onto your head, and that almost knocked me off of the mat. Also, Shadow, we should get a Hell Doggo emote for both of our streams.
Yep, pretty close. We need a Hell Doggo emote. Now, Fettel is good in this run, at most points. But the point is, he is kind of like, if anyone's played Devil May Cry, he's kind of like the Virgil mod, where Virgil is just better than Dante at pretty much everything. This plays casually on your first run through is always scary for Point Man, because these dogs do a lot of damage and they're very tanky. However, Fettel just one-shots them, picks them up, melees them, and they die. Oh, I know, I saw him. I just kept shielding you. You were in my way. It thought I wanted to protect my brother, but it clearly has...
Why? Why would you ever want to do that?
Because I need you to get me to Mother, so that I can do terrible things in an ending we can't show the stream because it's not safe for work.
Well, I mean...
I want to win for that ending, but we can't.
It's more comical than NSFW.
Yours might be.
No, yours is very comical.
This section gets a little bit dicey. I need to take over this enemy. And in order to do that, I have to lift him and then hit him with mine bullets, which is one of the only times you'll see me use mine bullets, because his actual attack when not possessing someone is pretty weak. But there are enemies that are shooting me constantly, so I have to get him down before I die. And if we kill too many enemies, he'll summon more.
You should be good.
There we go. I'm good. And now I just kind of help him get through, because I can't get off of here until he gets through a door. Which that door is now open, and I'm out of ammo. And now I light that man on fire. Tell me when you're through, because I can't.
I'm through.
Awesome. Alright, and then I open up this here little gate. It's a nice gate.
And then Shinji gets in the robot.
And now we have what they don't have. Mechs.
So, something I found, because I didn't like using the melee attack, is that it's actually faster to just shoot those barriers. You're supposed to stomp them. Coincidentally, while the melee attack is actually slower,
Don't shoot those guys.
Alright.
Well, it's too late now. Never mind. I got one who didn't have a face. By the way, I did not zap, so I'm just gonna have to get a RPG later.
Okay.
This section is probably the worst in terms of the tethering system, because if he gets a little too far ahead of me, it transports me out of my mech, out of my body, and right behind him, and I can't go back and get into the mech because you have to be possessing a body to have the mech.
Yep. And we just keep going forward and trying not to die.
Also, this is the one helicopter Alma just refuses to help us with in any situation.
So we just take care of it. It's fine. Oh, there she goes. A little late.
A little late, Alma. We called for air support a while back.
Alright, now they're showing up with power armor, and this can be dicey, but mostly we just ignore it.
The power armor here is the same one that we could have taken over back in Interval 4. However, it does outbox our power armor in every way, so we just turn on our shields here and try and walk past it and hope it doesn't do enough damage to kill us.
And I activate my shields here because I don't like missiles.
Also, all these red enemies are have rocket launchers. We don't like that.
So I try to clear out as many of them as I can.
I'm going to die.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to heal, but the power armor behind us should be fine.
We are going to shoot this APC because, I mean, it has some gestures. The bad guys. Are these the bad guys? Are we the good guys in this?
No. You know what we do at the end of Interval 7. We are far from the good guys.
Well, to be fair, that's you that does that.
We kill our stepfather in a most brutal and bloody way. We drive him insane and then make his head explode. That's not a good guy scenario.
No, we don't make his head explode. You sort of toss him around a little bit.
And sadly, unless we get a glitch, you won't see that scene.
It's a great scene.
There is a glitch that we cannot control at all, where if Drake dies at the same time I complete the mission, I see the cutscene because we can't skip the cutscene at that point, and he is stuck at a game over screen until the end of said cutscene.
Yep.
There is no way to control if you get that or not, but it's only ever happened once, so I have faith that it won't happen again.
Because I've been the one killing all the enemies, I got one.
Oh, I didn't take over the guy with a rocket launcher. Boy, am I dumb.
You can still grab it. He's on the other
weird.
edge.
Oh, I know. I just have to kill him, which is more or less unfun. Oh,
I got
he's
him.
already dead. How nice of him.
I mean, it's... I can do something to help my brother out. It's not like we're
Monk
mad.
ass. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, you're gonna have to do this one by yourself, man.
Oh boy, that's
I got
not
hit
what
point
wanted.
blank with a rocket launcher.
I'm in critical.
I noticed. This is very bad.
Oh boy.
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
It's fine.
Did you actually kill it?
It's dead.
My boy.
My dude.
No, I took that rocket launcher like
Shadow?
Are we ahead?
We're ahead.
By how much?
2 seconds.
Oh boy. We have made up for the soft lock. This place is very scary. You'll die pretty much instantly. So I have to take over a corpse here. And I have to clear as many of these as possible, or Drake behind me is going to go down, and I just don't feel like dealing with that.
We're good.
Before, we never did that. Recently, I've been going down in every run, so we've just decided it's best. Drake, if you'd be so kind to just leave this to professionals.
I got one of them. Actually, I got
You
two
can
of
call
them.
me Exterminator Fettle.
This door won't kill us, but one later will. And we will point that out. You have 3 gold split.
Don't follow the blood.
Don't follow the blood trail. Follow the exercise.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm chill.
It must be more important than we thought.
It's actually
So we made it to the airport.
This is actually, honestly, one of the best designed levels, I think. Because most of the stuff is within... it's within sight of each other. You don't question where you're supposed to go. Red.
Well, I took over the only guy that would kill you, so...
Okay, I'm good. I'm not good. I'm good.
You're down?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I thought you said I'm not good. I got very concerned.
I was not good, and then I was good. Fine. It's fine. We're running. Welcome to
This
Point Man.
level's probably one of my most fun, because as Fettle, all you do is jump from body to body, and that's all I get to do all
Honestly,
run.
this is probably just my favorite level overall, too.
Disgusting.
Anyway, we're in the food court. And, there's not really anything else.
I think there's a McDonald's ripoff somewhere. This is a PG-13 stream, not looking ahead.
Hi, Mom.
You're looking ahead, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, come on. I try my best. Save the children. To save the puppies. And you just do this.
It was fun to see, like, the stock images they use for some of this stuff.
Stay in teams of 2 or more.
My favorite part of every airport, the walking escalator.
Secure all checkpoints. Paranormal anomalies are expected. Stay
Also, if you look throughout the level, there's a lot of pregnancies and signs about expecting a baby.
Yep. A little Easter egg.
No, it's just sort of like an illusion.
For safety purposes, I'm taking over this corpse. Now you shouldn't die.
Hopefully. Yep, alright, I'm fine.
And that takes care of most of them. Get out of here.
Alright, and we're through.
Now we have to fight another phase commander, but we have to clear this room first.
I grabbed the dual snigs here because...
I just like the twin Uzis because they're fun. So I grab that guy every time. Fear my twin Uzi power.
See, I grabbed them because I'm pretty sure that they do more damage than him.
I know they do. Who did you hit with the twin Uzis that one time that just shredded him?
This guy.
Was it? He's dead now, Jim.
Now, the phase commander does drop something that I could pick up that would be kind of useful, but I already have full grenades, I think. And...
This one's kind of an auto-scroller. We just kind of have to wait.
I stay up here to take care of the guys that come through the door. He goes down to take care of the guys there. That door opens and more guys show up. I think we're done.
Yeah, not yet. Now we are.
And I hop down. Then we have another helicopter, because they still haven't figured out that that's a bad idea.
Oh, I should probably kill these guys for you so you don't die to them.
I got them.
Snipers are dicks.
They are. There are also convenient rocket launchers here.
This helicopter is annoying to hit with rockets too, because he goes all over the place and we have to shoot him between the grates.
I didn't even hear his dialogue.
He's dead. Now this, if you stand next to it when he opens up that grate, he kills you.
Instantly.
We don't stand next to it anymore. I learned that the hard way.
Also, I didn't hear the dialogue for the helicopter. Did you?
I did. It was quick, but I heard it. Also, I can't take over this corpse, so you're on your own, Palo. Oh, maybe I might have
It
time
should
now.
be recovered. Oh no, it was this guy that I shredded with double Uzis.
Yes, I remember now.
Because I just sort of walked up to him and I just...
And in fairness, he is weaker than regular, than your average burr. But he has to die in order for us to continue, so we have to just kill him. That's how quick that goes.
Then we open the door, and then you drop... Are we still dropping that gun?
Yes, we are, because it is faster against the,
I
just have to aggro him first, that's all.
And that's the point where I
have to
drop the
aggro the power
Lucy's.
armor first. If I aggro the power armor first, then it's faster. Otherwise, if power armor aggro's on you, then we stand the chance of that soft block.
Yeah. You don't actually have to kill anything in that room.
But they do dog us. Kappa.
Pretty heartily. Actually, do they even come in here?
No, they won't come in here, but they'll go all the way through that hallway.
This is also the first encounter we have in the airport with the creepy guy.
This is also the fun part, because no matter where you are in this area, in this level, it'll just point your camera to where the helicopter is, because this area has to show you that helicopter dropping. So no matter where you are in the airport, it will show you, like it'll point your camera that direction. So for me, I just like going back where it'll point me at some of the weirdest stuff.
And another spooky section, because we were forced to walk for a bit.
Now, there's been one time where I've been picked up here where it actually dropped me out of bounds. That was an interesting conversation that we had a week ago.
Yeah.
Now, he just kind of swats at you every once in a while, so I constantly keep Point Man shielded here, because that way Point Man can take point, and that's take more damage with it. Looks like we're going to make it through this one without a hitch, though. You can usually see him coming. Did he pick you up?
Yes, he did.
Wow, I thought we shot right through him.
Alright, that
I don't
means
have a second grenade. I'm very upset.
I have grenades.
I'm not going to get the quick kill on the shield guy, though, which is really annoying. That's how you get that done.
Nope. Down.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's just in the back.
He's dead now.
Yep.
He is missed like the rest of them. Dust in the wind, if you will.
All the others is dust in the wind. Anyway, I pulled this gun out because it stuns them.
This is also a dangerous section for me, though, because I have to stand in this electricity with them.
Oh no, I didn't throw that one. Like,
So you go ahead and throw it now. Throw it now.
I did. They got too far apart.
I know. You should have thrown it immediately. If you throw it immediately, this goes faster. Come on now. None of that.
We follow the blue line.
Please ignore the copious amount of corpses that we just passed by with a casual glance. We're the good guys in this story.
Totally. 100%.
I mean, you are the good guy in this story. I'm not.
Technically.
You're trying to save the world from your crazed mother. And your equally crazed spectral brother. Possibly just too many drugs.
Both inside. Now I gotta wait for the door to go all the way up before I can lower it.
In the meantime, I just pick things up and make them explode.
There we go.
I'm being bit by something that is not on my screen.
I got it.
That was weird.
Hey, that's the first time in a while I've seen Assault Pro. I got 30 kills with this.
One got in.
Yep.
Truly unfortunate.
That's
Intercept back. The spooky creep. This is not what we're supposed to do. If you do this wrong and you're even a pixel the wrong direction, you'll die right here. But we're better than that, so we don't die there.
Yep.
Because you're supposed to wait for that to fall, then just go through it. We just run past. Don't kill him. Always do that.
I actually aimed for the other one, but the other one got in the way.
my boy here has 2 wounds on his right leg. You lie to me.
Yeah, I'll go left.
Yep, and then just hold out and wait for me to aggro because he always spawns looking right. And here he is. Oh, he aggroed on you.
He just does not like me.
However, I'm meleeing him, so...
That's a lot of missiles. Running.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the melee works better. Please excuse me. Oh, they're not gonna let me through. You have to finish this one without me. I just punched him in the face.
Shadow?
Yes.
54 seconds.
Ooh. Is it gonna be the marathon PB?
It could be a marathon PB.
It's not gonna be the marathon world record though. It doesn't count.
That's lame.
It should be though after getting the soft lock. So this is kind of an auto-scroller. It's basically explaining our backstory, because now we're in the lab of Harlan Wade, where both myself and Point Man were experimented on as children.
Yep. Very horrible, awful, terrible things happened to us.
Does this place feel familiar?
And realistically, like, this is stuff that should never have happened because ethics are a thing.
But because we're in the lab of Harlan Wade, the final boss is Harlan Wade, who ends up being that weird faceless thing that's been chasing us. And he continues to chase us all through this area, so I have to constantly keep him shielded just in case.
That's actually part of the, like, story. He's been chasing us the entire time. Like, that's always been Harlan Wade. You jerk!
Are you picked up?
Yeah, he just grabbed me.
Well, the good news is, I'm just going to use my epic strength to break that in half.
Right down the seat.
And then you don't care. Right down the... You know, it'd been better if they made us tear a phone book in half. We tear a coloring book in half, because it's not quite the same.
Yep.
But what you find out in this area is that Point Man did not show any real psychic aptitude. And if he did, it was not good enough. Whereas Fettel was a prodigy of sorts, and so they just experimented on him until he hated everything in existence.
Yep.
We were nothing but experiments to him.
Because, of course, our mother is a ghost, so she wasn't alive during the time.
She died, like, when she was 13 inside of a bubble.
And yet somehow still gave birth to us in some way or shape or form. I think we're, what, test subjects?
I guess.
I mean, the only time we know that she's given birth while being super dead was during the assault on Beckham, who we just killed in the last mission.
Yeah.
But the whole premise of this game is us trying to get to stop her pregnancy and get to the baby that she's going to deliver.
Yep. Anyway.
So we need to make a decision. Are we showing the end or not?
I don't know.
I'm showing the points and to see who wins because I'm curious. But if we, depending on the ending, I don't know. It's up to you and Slow, I guess.
I think you should go with Slow.
Because we'll skip through to the very, very end part, but just it's different depending on who wins.
Yep.
So here's the final boss.
In its place,
We have to kill Harlan Wade.
it is all
Time stops on final shot, which I think is shot 9 or 10.
I don't
10,
know.
right? Shot 10.
And now we see the big giant head.
As you can see, by the way, yeah, use slowdown for this fight. Because we're on PB base, I don't want to mess it up.
Okay.
We're going to use slowdown here just for marathon safety.
Because he can actually kill us here.
Yeah, he can one-shot us if he's allowed to get a shot through before we hurt him, I guess. But it has 2 phases. Or 3 phases.
There's phase of Ghost Commanders in between.
And so we kill the Ghost Commanders, and that gives me a body, so that I'm able to kill him a little faster now, instead of using my mind bullets. your existence to me.
You notice I reload in between each shot.
So now we have one more section where we have to hit him 3 times, and then the last hit is time.
Yep.
We just have to kill these armor camp grunt, or we have to kill the ghost commanders first. Feels good. I have so many bullets. None of them. Two. 3, and last shot on his head after he pulls his face apart. And time. 112. Oh boy.
112:39. That's PB.
Yep. I believe our PB right now is what, 113? Yeah.
Yeah, it's PB.
Well done, Drake. So we can skip past it.
Yep. All right.
Now we get to the point where we find out who won on the points. I'm going to say it was me, but since we PB'd, it's going to be Drake.
It's totally
Yeah.
me. I mean, come on.
I
I did all the work.
That you consider all options, brother.
I can skip this part,
Yeah,
right?
go ahead and skip it. Yep. Sometimes it'll do like a spin thing where it'll show you who had the better ineptitude because there's 4 classes. We don't care about any of that. We only care about who won.
Oh, wow. So
that. Can we show the ending? Because the ending's
show
the
the
best part of it. It's the good ending.
it's the awful ending.
It's the good ending of the game.
So
Best part.
the ending that happens here is when Fettel wins, he takes full possession over Point Man. And this is symbolized by the shot that appears on Point Man's head, which is a scar of the bullet that killed him in the first game. There we see pregnant Alma.
Very pregnant Alma. Disgustingly pregnant Alma.
I came to consume a body, one with the power to make me unstoppable.
Now, it was implied the entire game that Fettel wanted to eat the baby.
Because it would make him more powerful and expand his psychic abilities.
Yep.
Can we get Monka S in the chat, please?
Don't worry, I had planned on fathering it all along. And just like brother, it can be shaped to serve me. But you've got something I need.
Monka S in the chat. Alright, you can skip forward now.
Okay. Yeah, that goes on for like a minute.
And this is the best, of course, ending theme song, but we can't use it. But anyways, skip through. Because of course, Mother. That is Fear 3.
Yep.
Thank you all for coming. That was great. Shout outs to the Fear 3 community of 4 people.
I think it's 6 now, actually.
Yeah, there's 6. There's another set of runners behind us now. They're about 5 minutes behind, so it's getting a little bit more.
Yep.
But no, thanks for the invite. I truly appreciated being here and doing this run. That was great.
It was fun.
Thank you.